It's here. It arrived a little while ago. I mentioned this in a previous vlog, and I know I talked about it on my website. This is an OMorc 5.8 quart digital oil-free air fryer that was sent to me by the company for free, proving that my Mobile Home Gourmet YouTube channel has finally stepped up into the upper echelon. Now I've got some ribs, small piece, single serving of ribs thawed, and they're marinating. I'm going to do the unboxing, and then I'm going to test it by cooking the ribs the way I like to cook ribs in an air fryer. All right, I don't know what this is going to look like inside because I haven't even opened it up yet to look at it. Okay. Box inside of a box. A white box there. So let me put this down, and then I'll move this box up top. There we go. All white on the sides. Maybe this is going to be one of those Russian dolls where you just open it and open it and open it, and it'll be a smaller one inside. Oh no, it's not. Okay. This is their air fryer recipe book, comes with it, and this is the owner's manual. I already looked at this because they had the PDF of it available online on Amazon. Speaking of which, they're available on Amazon, $130. I'm going to put the link to the company down in the description and the link to Amazon. Styrofoam. And then, see if I can get this out without too much trouble. I took a minute to examine this to see how it was wrapped. There's a wire tie down here. It holds the plastic on. There's the wire tie off. Now this plastic should lift off easily enough. He said. Okay. Toss that down there. And then I'm going to take the plastic off the cord. It's not tied on. The cord has a wire tie to it. And then this is what I like for a lot of products. It has a cord organizer on there, which I'm going to do right now just so that I get the cord stowed away while I'm doing the rest of this. And I want to see how well the cord is going to attach. Okay, no other way to hold it. I think if I just push that through. No. What they need is some sort of a clip that you can hold the cord on with. That's not going to work. Okay, negative points for that. Looking to the front, it's got a piece of plastic shielding the display. That lifts off. A couple of pieces of tape here to hold the drawer in place. So there's one. There should be one on the other side. Drawer lifts out. And this part's inside that I have to get to next. Looking at the drawer. And by the way, it's got this little slider here. You slide the slider toward the inner part of the drawer, and then there's a button here. You press down on that, and that releases the inner basket. There's the drawer. These parts are supposed to all be machine washable. When I say machine, not a washing machine, but a dishwasher. And then take that plastic off. There's the basket. And the one thing that's missing, but there's a groove for it, some of them come with a little metal panel that goes in there to separate the two sides. So you can do two foods in there. I'll go back and look at that box and make sure that it's not inside the box. First important test. My other air fryer, I have to be very careful on how I put the drawer in. If I rest it on the bottom and try to slide it in, it jams. I have to lift it up so that this part of the drawer comes into contact with the underside of the opening, and then it'll slide in. Without being careful, I'm just going to rest that on there and then slide that in. Perfect. It slides right in. Snaps in. Should be ready to use. Okay, I'm going to wash this drawer out, at least this part, so that I can start cooking. One thing I like to do that makes cleanup easier is I like to get a piece of parchment paper and set it in there. And what I'm going to do is take some time to fold the edges to get them out of the way. So give me a minute to do that. And doing a close-up, if you've got paper clips, and who doesn't, you can use those to hold that paper in shape. All right, I'm ready to start using my air fryer. Here is my piece of meat, and there's a little flap of meat right there that was almost coming off. I used a toothpick. I doubt you can see it. It's right there to hold that flap in place. Now, how I like to do ribs is 1/2 hour each side, 30 minutes, at 220 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 105, roughly 105 degrees Celsius. Then again another hour, turning it every 30 minutes at 250 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 120 degrees Celsius. I've got it plugged in, and I'm going to hit the thermometer button. Temperature to 220, hit the clock button, adjust the time up to 30 minutes, push this push button. It's starting to cook. It's been through its first cycle of 1 hour, so now, and again that's turning it over after 30 minutes. Temperature again, this time 250. For 30 minutes. Turn it over and then do it again for another 30 minutes at that temperature. So there are my ribs after cooking for 2 hours. Because I love it so much, I pan fried some broccoli. Nothing wrong with that. So let's see how my pork loin back ribs taste marinated in a low carb marinade. Tender. Quite good. Kind of a bold flavor. But that marinade is good. So excuse me, I'm going to go enjoy the train going by. Perfect timing, huh? Should be a third one. There it is. They always do at least 3. 4. Now that's going a little bit too far. All right, I'm going to go enjoy a late dinner.